restaurant. Over the moaning of the storm, you can hear a cacophony of horns and car alarms going off all at once. You can also hear glass breaking outside. And with that, we will let you guys figure out what you want to do. So you guys are standing in the diner of exit 23, and you guys can see the map there. And on the map, you'll be standing there in number 2, I believe. No, you guys will be standing. Make sure I look at this right. You're standing in 9 is where you guys are at. If you walk into 2 and look out the front doors, you can notice that the cars are being destroyed. But that's kind of what's going on right now. You guys hear the cars being torn apart.
Ooh, oh boy. Hmm. Um. Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna just like look out the window and see. It's like, is there anything I can actually see out the window?
Um, the storm itself seems to have picked up. The snow is blowing harder, the wind is heavier, and you almost can swear you hear a faint set of voices on the wind.
Hmm. But like, if it, whatever it is making that noise outside, I just don't see anything doing it. Yeah, I can hear it, but I can't really see it, I
Yep.
guess.
And if you're looking, because you're looking out the front door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see anything, but as you're looking, you see like the hood of a car rip off and the engine block get punched into the ground
Hmm.
and tires get slashed.
Yeah. I'll tell him that I think looks like something outside that is ripping cars apart that's invisible.
Sorry, I was muted. Okay. So, if you recall, I went outside with one of the trucker guys to go try to use the CB radio. I was able to
Yep.
see that already.
Yes.
Didn't see anything out
Actually,
there,
this
so wherever it
happened. This
is,
actually, hang
invisible
on.
or not.
This would have happened right as you got back into the diner after checking the vehicles in the back to tell everyone what was happening with the CBs and everything.
Mhm.
So you would have been inside at this time when it first starts. Because I figured you were coming back inside to let everyone know what happened to the trucks. Or was
Yeah,
I wrong on
and well, what's your character's name again? Hello,
you there, Mark?
Felton.
Felton. Felton. Did you see an invisible thing?
I mean, looking outside, I see stuff happening, but whatever is making stuff happen, I can't see it.
The only lead that we have is that, at least in my personal belief, is it has to be one of these people here, as I point to the rest of the people in the diner. I want to make it clear that I have my gun out too.
Okay. Everybody kind of starts looking at each other and giving you the can't be one of us look. We're just as
Okay.
stuck as you.
I will. Let me check the names I written down real quick.
Gotcha. Of the people. Yep. Gotcha. Just let me know if you need a filler because I can help you out. So the 2 people that are down is John Black was murdered and Jonas Riley is currently unconscious on one of the tables.
Okay. Oh, 1 second, because for some
You're good.
reason,
Yeah,
because it's pulling up the Deadlands stuff.
you're good.
In the meantime, Mr. Felton, I want you to check the pulse of everybody in this room.
Check their pulses. Sure, I
Yes.
can do that.
Oops. I got nothing to go on. This is all I got so far.
Fine.
Well, I search for.
Yeah, I'll just tell people that we're checking to see if we suspect that there's something supernatural that might be affecting them. I'm just checking them to see what they might be affecting them as
Okay.
I go around and check their pulses.
Okay. Are you staying inside of the entryway at most while he does that, or are you going in with him?
Oh no, I go in with him and I'll be pointing my. I'll have my gun ready just in case if he does find something. I'm not going to leave him high and dry.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. I'm just making sure. That's what I figured you were going to do. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
As you go in there, you can start checking pulses. Felton starts checking pulses. Most people are pretty hesitant, but they allow you to do it. Most of their pulses are up. Something weird is going on. However, make sure I get it right now. Jacob's pulse seems a little slower than everyone else's.
Truck driver that I went out to check the CB radios, right?
Yes. Guy with a black hat.
Oh, Felton.
I mean,
Yeah, I can't read my book from me, bud.
Doesn't really seem to be that weird to me. Just.
Okay. As you guys are doing this, both of you can give me an awareness intuition. No penalty.
Jacob fit? Is he fit? Because then he would have a lower resting heart rate.
He seems to be a big guy, but it could be any number of things. You don't know his past. He could be ex-military. He could be used to being in chaotic situations. You don't have a clue.
Well, I got a 4, so.
4's good. You passed. Remember, low is good enough.
I'm rolling D20.
Yep, that's all you need right now.
Make sure it's showing. Yeah. Had to make sure my dice roll is showing.
Okay, you're good.
A 5.
Okay, you both succeeded this. I'm gonna have to adjust this. As you kind of are standing there checking pulses, who's closest to the door? I'm guessing you are at most. What's your character's name? I've forgotten. Eddie?
Eddie Finn.
Okay. Eddie feels something behind him, and as he turns around, there is a blur of snow in the entryway to the diner with 2 red dots standing in the middle of it, staring at you. Go ahead and give me an action check.
That's another D20, right?
Yeah, it's a D20. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. I rolled like a champ on that.
It's a 4.
Well,
it's a 4.
Well, I got a 13 and a 6.
Okay. You should only be rolling
Wait, I rolled 2 dice?
No, you should only roll 1. So you got a 13 and a 6. Okay. Just keep your 13. Okay, so this is where you're going to check your action check score. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to call out the different phases. If you're a 4, so you're probably in good at most. Is that right? Is a 4 good for you?
Where do I check that on the sheet real quick?
On the action checks. Sure. It'll be on your action check score.
It's at the top of page 3, and on mine it's actually completely blank.
Yeah, we're gonna get you that. That's the GMG. There's the PHP.
The top of page 3.
Yep. Top of page 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let me get you your action check score.
It's the box to the right of the ability scores.
It's amazing. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. So it is good.
Okay.
It was almost amazing.
Yeah. Earliest you can act is the good phase. Okay, so way you're going to figure out that score, Mar, add your dexterity and intelligence scores, divide by 2.
Okay, 12.
Okay, so 12. So you're gonna have a 12, and that's gonna go in the good category. Is gonna go 12. Your ordinary is gonna be 6. Your marginal will be 3. Or no, I'm sorry. Good will be 12. Ordinary will be 6. Ordinary will be 6. Or no, I'm sorry, got it backwards. Damn it, I'm doing this backwards here. Okay, so 12. Okay, let me do this in order because I'm doing this without looking at the sheet. Okay, so on amazing, the far right will be a 3. Good will be a 6. Ordinary will be a 12. Marginal will be a 13 plus.
Oh, that's the
And
same
what
as
that,
mine. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So what that corresponds to is the earliest phase you can act in. So
Okay.
you can act in the marginal phase. So when I say who has a marginal action, you can act in it.
Okay.
Mar, do you have a dexterity of 13?
No, my dex is only 10.
Oh,
You've got a
didn't modify
14.
mine that much?
Yeah.
Oh, it changes at 14. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to call these out, and I'll walk us through the combat pretty, step by step, just like we did with skills, because combat takes a little bit of extra work. Okay. So we're in the amazing phase. Unfortunately, this thing gets an amazing action. It bull rushes you, Eddie, and it comes in.
What does last resort mean?
You can use those points to affect things. Let me see what all you
Can
can
I use it
roll.
to affect this so I don't die?
You're not gonna die. It might hurt you, but you're not gonna die from it. Last
No,
resort.
I don't want to get hurt either. I'm squeamish.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
squeamish.
so you say you resemble that Daffy Duck thing about how you're allergic to pain?
Yeah. Oh, 'cause I'm in the wrong book. Wrong book. God damn it. It's been so long since I've run a combat here. Last resort. 6, I think is where I want to go. Because I think that talks about how to use them.
We're
No.
all learning this together.
Well, I know the game. It's just been so long since I've run a combat. 59. It's been a while since I've run a combat, and you asked something that I totally forgot to refresh myself on again. Okay, so used for last resorts. They can't be used to offset each other. Character.
Oh, so I could improve my degree of success, correct?
Yes, degree of success.
Yeah. Okay, I want to use 1 point because I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have 1 last resort.
Yeah.
Last resort cost is 3 though, right? Which
Yeah.
means I can't use it.
Okay, so last
Oh,
resort point
that's
can be
me.
spent to alter the result of any skill or action check, changing the degree of success by 1 grade. A hero wants to improve his success can spend a point to change a good result to an amazing result, or hero wants to hinder an opponent can change the opponent's good result into an ordinary result. So you can actually slow the monster down if you want. He's still going to act in the good phase
Yeah.
with you. One way or the other, he's acting.
Yeah. I want to do
You
that.
want-
I want simultaneous actions.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead. So I'm already getting ready to roll this. What is your resistance on your dexterity? It'll be next to your dexterity. You'll have your untrained, and then it'll say
2.
resistance. Okay, so he gets a 2-step penalty to this. This is going to be fun. Oh, where are my d6s at? Oh, where can they be? That one will work. That neon green will work. I have my dice organized in a box, so he gets a 10 plus 2, 12. Where is his? So he actually gets a good success. Nice. He hits you pretty hard, actually.
Wait, do I
And
get act first or he got who acts first?
you guys are acting at the same time.
Oh, okay.
He's acting first. He is doing d6 plus 1. Okay, so what's your
I can't
armor
like
for?
dodge or anything or
No,
like
no,
defensively.
that's what your dex resistance score is for. It represents you actively dodging and stuff. What armor do you have on?
I have scroll down. I have written down. Leather coat. It
Okay,
has
what's its
a
LI?
Hmm?
What's its LI? What's its LI rating? Low impact rating.
D6 -3.
Okay, so roll a d6 minus 3 from it. That's how many points you're going to resist to a minimum of 1.
6 more 3. Oh, by accident.
And then here in just a second, I'll explain exactly what just happened.
1.
Okay, so you take 4 points of wound, which also grants some additional damage. Because I don't know how this goes again. I always forget this stupid part. Because it does side damage here. Action check, durability. I know how to read heroes. Okay, so secondary damage, take wound damage. For every 2 points of wound damage, you take 1 point of stun damage. So you take 2 points of stun damage and 4 points, or 1 point of stun damage, or no, sorry, 4 points of wound damage, 2 points of stun. Okay, so real quick, before we go on, I'm going to explain what just happened. So this thing comes at you. It looks almost like a white wolf, but there's something wrong about it. It's almost like a werewolf. And it lashes out at you with its claws and catches your coat. But as it comes across your chest, it gets across the exposed part of your chest from your coat and sinks its claws into your flesh.
I'm shooting him at the same time too, right?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So let me explain how this. Let me kind of slow down and step back just for a second. Okay. So the first thing you do in a combat when you attack is you roll your weapon skill. So in your case, you're going to roll your firearms pistol, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll your firearms pistol. It is going to be at a +1 step because he has a +1 dexterity resistance. D20 plus a D4.
Okay. Want to make sure.
Yep, you're good.
Ooh, 18.
So you miss, don't you?
Yep.
So your round goes into the wall next to it as it charges you. You see it coming and boom, and a round goes into the wall next to him. Okay. Had you hit, the next step would be determining if it was ordinary, good, or amazing, and that's going to determine your damage. If you look at your pistol, you have the 3 damage codes. The first one is ordinary, the second is good, the third is amazing, and then it'll tell you what type of damage: low impact, high impact, energy. And then the letter after it tells you what type of wounds it does. Does it do wounds, mortal, stun, whatever?
Okay. I want to shoot it again.
You only have 1 action, don't you? You'd only take 1 action
Should
per
have
phase.
2.
Yeah, you've got 2 actions.
Well,
You can
I want to shoot him in the next phase.
That's fine. You can do that. Okay, so we're through the good phase. We're to the ordinary phase, which means you can act again.
Okay. I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay, try to shoot him again.
So same with the D4, right?
Yep, D4. Yep.
Right, 7.
Oh, crap. Those dice are going to be lost forever, aren't they?
I rolled a 7. Does that hit?
It should. Look at your scores for your pistol.
Alrighty. So under my pistol, a 7 would be a what's the middle one called? Because it says score
Good.
on.
Good.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so what's your secondary damage code? Your second damage code?
All right, secondary damage code for the gun.
Yep.
Base die. D4 plus 2 wounds.
Okay, so roll a D. It's not, and it's gonna go ahead and roll that. Is it high? It's a high impact weapon, right? I think all pistols are high impact.
Yeah, I think so too. It just says D4 plus 2 wounds.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll a D4 plus 2.
4.
So you shoot him, and he just kind of flinches for a second and stares back at you.
Yep.
And finally, we're going to the marginal phase, which is when Mar can act. So Mar, you see this thing come in and claw your friend. What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, presumably I have a pistol because I
Yep.
have the
Yep.
skill for using a pistol.
Yeah, I'll let you take a pistol. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'll assume they issued you one if you couldn't afford one.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, when I was getting ready for this, I was looking at my character. She's like, okay, what do I need to fill out? And I was like puzzling
Yep.
at things for like an hour
Yep.
at the time when we
Let's see.
started
Let's give you
talking,
a.
and did not actually get anything
That's
for
fine.
this.
No, that's fine. We'll just consider you to have a 9mm. That's a pretty
Okay.
standard pistol for issue. So you're able to pull your pistol and shoot him here. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at your firearms pistol under dexterity, and then you're going to roll that plus a d4, and it's a penalty, so you're going to add them together.
Okay, so roll a d20 and then subtract a d4 from that.
Add a d4.
Oh, right. Because in this game, higher numbers are bad.
I was good. Yeah. Thank God for the GM screen.
Wow, I got a 15 and a 3 for a total of 18.
Okay, so you shoot into this. You're shooting at it, and this thing's big enough where you could see it pretty clearly. But you, and the panic of this thing suddenly appearing, your round just kind of goes into the ceiling as you're kind of trying to aim above Eddie, so you don't hit him. Okay, and then we just go back to action checks. So you just roll another d20.
Is he bleeding?
No.
Well, I rolled a 17 this time.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to roll. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Rolled an 18.
Oh, God. So we got two marginals and an ordinary. Okay. The monster gets to go first. And no, there are no attacks opportunity or anything in this game. So, unfortunately. So Finn, he turns his eyes on you because you just shot at him, and he kind of shoves past.
Well, he was
Eddie.
looking at me at first.
Yes, he was, but he shoves past you and goes towards Finn. And what is your dexterity resistance? It'll be right there next to your dexterity score, next to untrained. It'll tell you a plus something. Should tell you some plus something. I think it 10 to plus 0, but
Wait, hold on. What?
I think his resistance modifier is plus 0. I think.
For Finn?
Yeah, for Finn, that's a 0. So this
I
thing's
told
just
you before that his dexterity resistance modifier is 2.
No, that's yours.
Right?
I'm talking about not Eddie's, Finn's. So he has a dexterity of 10, so he has a plus 0.
Oh, Eddie's last name is Finn.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Eddie. No, I'm thinking Mars character. I just screwed the names up.
Oh,
sorry.
Alton.
Got a lot going on in my head right now, okay? But Mar, this thing's coming at you, and it kind of shoves past Eddie and leaps at you with its claws.
Use last resort. Oh wait, actually, that won't help us. We rolled so bad.
Good again. Are you wearing any armor? That's the $1 million. Oh God, that wasn't good. That was a bad roll.
Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't figure out how that entire section of the character creation process worked. That was one of those things I was looking at before we got started, and
that's fine.
Yes,
we can work with it.
The entire page where it has like weapons and equipment, it's blank.
No, that's fine. We can get you organized here later. We can assume you're wearing a leather coat, just like Eddie is, if you want to do that.
Can we say that he just got back from a Renaissance fair, and he's wearing a full plate of armor?
No, we can't. But we can assume he's just wearing a leather coat or something, like a thin leather coat, kind of like you are, which would be D4. So just give me a D4 plus 1 roll.
I got a 4. Plus 1, I guess
Okay.
that would be 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you're fine. Actually, I'm sorry, I did that wrong, but whatever. I'm just going to give you a D4 plus 1 because it's easier to do that on the fly for the coat you're wearing. So this thing's claws catch your coat, and you see the claw marks in the coat. Like the arm of the coat has now got 4 slash marks across it. And this thing
I
seems
want his
enraged.
coat. My coat sucks. Mine's a
Now,
D6 -3.
we'll give you one later. The problem is that now his coat can. I'm making his coat where it's more destroyable than yours. Eventually, it'll become useless because it's not designed as actual armor. But I'm giving it armor traits.
I mean, that is actually
He's
a thing
probably wearing like a
I've
bomber
seen.
jacket,
Do what?
and I'm wearing like a private detective one, which is not as
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay. What were you saying, Mar? I'm sorry.
That's the thing I've seen in several games is that every time armor takes a hit, the armor degrades, and you know.
Some armor in this game is designed that way. You can actually GMs can like fiat it to where like if you take too much damage, the armor just becomes useless. Okay, so it's now marginal phase, so you guys get to act.
I'm shooting him in the back. Do I get any bonuses?
This is actually going to give you a bonus. Let me see what the rear attack gives you a -2 step penalty, so you're gonna or bonus, so you're gonna have a -1 step bonus to this.
-1, I'll get a negative D4. That's
Yep.
amazing. Well, no. I didn't roll amazing. I didn't roll yet.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're good.
Okay. Okay. 4. Oof.
15.
15. And
Did you
let me
miss
check my sheet. Give me a second. Scroll. That is a miss, barely.
Yep. So you again, this time you seem to hit it in the back. You look like you hit it in the back for a second, but you hear a distinctive ricochet because you came closer to hitting it that time, actually doing damage.
Did
to
it
this
sound like it struck metal or like flesh?
No,
or...
almost like a plate, like a armored plate.
What is Felton's turn?
Yep, it is Felton's turn.
Well,
Felton, that's the name of it.
I can't think of anything better to do at this point than to just shoot it again. So I guess I'll do that.
Open my up again. God for the GM screen.
Okay, this time I got a 6 and a 1.
Okay, so 6. So you got a 7. What's that? That's a good result for you, I think.
I guess.
Is it the middle one?
Yeah,
Under your pistol?
is under pistol skill.
You'd have 3 different numbers.
It's 1163.
Okay, so it's good.
Oh.
It's a good result.
Oh.
Okay, so you're going to roll a D4 plus 2.
Oh wait, he said 1162.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
it's
it be
good.
a step down,
No,
right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a step down. I'm sorry. You're right. It is it's marginal. It's a D4. Or I'm sorry, wrong way. Oops, read that wrong way. It's D4 plus 1.
Okay, well, I rolled a 4 again, so I guess that's a 5.
So it's 5. Okay. He takes a little bit of damage here. You hit him and he kind of stands up. I mean, you get him like point blank in the chest. This thing is going to pick up a table on this next turn. It's going to be fun, but we have to do another action check to see who's going where.
If you roll low, use your last resort to make him slower if he rolls good again.
Oh, he rolled amazingly good this time.
Wow, I rolled a 16. Yay.
You guys are having no luck. You're sounding like me. You need to roll low. You guys are rolling like champs. This is D&D. You'd be in good shape.
Well, see, it's
Well,
one of
this
those
is the
things.
only time where we have to roll. Wait, we have to roll O, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to roll a. What are you saying, Mar? I'm sorry.
Well, what I was saying is that it's just kind of sort of being kind of be cursed in general, not like well, whatever is bad, that's what you're getting today.
Pretty much.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. So we're going to start in the amazing phase. This thing gets a chance to go, unless you want to use a last resort. When he wants to use a last resort.
Use the last resort. I don't have one. I used mine.
But otherwise, he's going to pick up a table, and he is going to do a strength feat, and he is going to throw the
Felton.
table. He's going to use this table to come down on Felton with.
Sure,
Felton,
why
use last
not?
resort.
I have never actually seen what last resorts do, so might as well try it.
So basically, you're just backing him up to the good phase. You guys are both in marginal. It doesn't slow him down. He's in the amazing phase.
Wait. 8 is a marginal?
Oh no, you're in 8 for you would be ordinary, I believe. You're still not going to slow him down. He's going to be faster than you no matter what. He rolled a 2.
Oh, so yeah, it's like he
Yeah.
he is in a different group, but it's still higher than mine. So
Yeah, still higher than you guys. So he's getting act before you guys, no matter what. I wouldn't waste your last resort. I'd just save it.
Okay then.
Honestly, I would just save it. It's gonna. I always have a chance to fail this, so I failed it. So he brings this table down, and it just crashes and cracks the floor next to you as it shatters. I mean, he rips the table out of the ground like it's one of those metal tables that go into the floor, and just brings it down, trying to smash you in the face.
Okay, well.
Okay, so we don't have any good phases. Ordinary phase.
Not
I'm
me.
going to shoot him.
Yep. Yeah, shoot him again. Okay.
Of course. His back's turned towards me too, right?
Yeah. So you get -2 to that because he's still not looking at you.
-1 because he has a +1, right?
Yes, -1 because he has +1 resistance. So.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 6.
Yep. Is that's ordinary, I believe, for you, or good for you?
It is ordinary.
Okay. Go ahead and do the first damage code. There should be your ordinary.
The first one should be ordinary.
Yeah, should be ordinary.
Okay, D4 plus 1 wound. 2.
Okay, you shoot him, and again, you hear that same ricochet sound, and now this thing's glaring at you. And suddenly, the white wolf thing seems to fly apart in a spray of icy shards. A whirlwind of snow and howling wind dances and spins where the creature was standing. Dozens of shrieking voices seem to gibber and moan in the wind, and the creature laughs maniacally. Then it's gone, flying off into the blizzard, but you can still feel it out there, watching you. You guys got away okay.
Going to look at this and like, okay, so were we really just fighting a construct made out of snow?
No, because I'm hitting metal.
You're hitting something.
Because apparently.
I mean, yeah, I heard the noise, but I've also heard. I mean, sometimes hard ice might make a noise like that when you shoot it. I think. I don't know. I can't be sure what that was making that noise, but I didn't. When it left, I didn't see anything that looked like it was metal. It just turned into a bunch of snow and left.
I'm going off of the sound and the ricochets of my bullets flying off of it.
No. Anyways, it apparently is not actually dead. It's just not here anymore.
Yep. And it basically blasted its way back out the front door.
Is the door broken?
No, but the glass in it is.
Great.
So it's broken.
So if you guys walk towards the front door, it gets it starts getting kind of cold very quickly.
Yeah,
Great.
that's unfortunate. This is a double doors for the front door. Did it break both of them's glass?
Yes, both of them are broken.
Ugh. We should probably do
I-
something.
I don't
to
like
cut
how
down the
we
wind.
don't have any fucking leads apart from the snow globe.
Yep.
Um,
Well, and the monster just attacked you.
Felton, did you find out anything about these people here?
I mean, one of them was less elevated than the others, but didn't really.
Which one?
The trucker guy. Didn't really get anything.
That guy? I point at Jacob.
Out
I
of
walk over there and I point a gun at him. It's like, what the hell do you know?
Pause for a second. When you go to point at Jacob, you notice he's missing. He's not in the room with
No.
you. And about that time, you start smelling smoke, and a strange orange glow starts coming from the convenience store.
I'm gonna ask Mabel, is there a fire extinguisher?
She tells you there's one in the kitchen.
Right. Felton, you go take care of that. I'm gonna take care of this gaping, bleeding wound I have on my chest.
I'm the person with first aid skills.
Oh, well, actually, help me with this first, and then we'll take care of the fire later.
The problem is that it's in a convenience store and it seems to be spreading pretty quick.
But if we just
Oh,
like
we're screwed.
put the fire out and then bandage your wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Go over. You could grab the fire extinguisher and then go try to put this thing out.
So you're going to rush into the convenience store. Okay, so you're going to make what's called a dexterity feat check with a 3-step bonus. It's going to be a D20 minus a D8, looking to score under your dexterity.
Can I assist him with this roll?
No, because there's only one person on the fire extinguisher, unfortunately.
Can I like move stuff out of the way
Yes.
I rolled a 20 and the D8 came up.
so you can jump better?
Sorry, whoa, hang on. What'd you roll on the fire extinguisher?
20 and I got a 2 on the D8.
Okay, so 20 is an auto fail. It's a crit fail all the time. So you go to use it, and you just, in your rush, because of how fast the fire is spreading, you forgot to pull the pin. But you can try again here in a second. Moving stuff out of the way, you start moving like magazine racks, anything that's extremely flammable, and that should give you more time to be able to put this fire out as it's continuing to spread. Okay, you can try again if you want there, Mar.
Uh, 14 and a 3.
So 11. Okay, what's your dex? 10?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Again, you get the fire extinguisher started, but it's barely beating back the fire at this point. One of the other people comes up with another fire extinguisher. It looks like the girl that runs the convenience store. She's come out of the storage room with one, and she starts spraying, and it starts putting the fire out just a little bit. But the fire's getting big. Well, I have to be fair to you guys. There are more people in this building than just you guys, and there's a fire going on.
I thought there was only one fire extinguisher.
No, no. She just told you where one was at, where the easily accessed one was. But like I said, Mar, you can continue trying if you want.
Yeah, sure. I have 15 and 3.
Jesus Christ, you really are unlucky, aren't you? Love of God, at most take the fire extinguisher from him.
Yeah. The thing is, you want to be using your crappy dice for this game, not the good ones. Here, I'll take the fire extinguisher and I'll roll. So, what am I rolling again?
D20 minus a D8. Looking to get under your decks.
D20 minus a D8. So,
Yep.
Minus a D8. Oh, thank God. So, I rolled a 9, which is definitely under my dex of 13 or 14. Let me check. 13. So, I rolled under.
Okay. So, and with her help, you guys have got this fire is about halfway out. What are you doing now, Mar, that he's taken the fire extinguisher away from you? I mean, there's other things you can do. You could try to beat the fire out. You can try to get water and like a bucket of water and throw it on there. But
who's helping me putting out this fire apart from Felton?
The cashier from the convenience store.
That's Anne?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I'm going to look around on the shelves to see if there's any bottled water on the shelves.
Yeah, you can find some bottled water. You're in a convenience store.
Yeah,
and it's in a freezer, so it's not going to light on fire right away.
I'll I grab the largest bottle of water I can find and try to douse a part of the fire with
that. Okay, that is going to. You know what, I'm just going to give you some successes for that because using a water or snow normally has a penalty, but blah. Because you're not using a bucket, you're throwing water directly on it. Normally, it requires a strength feat to use buckets, but you know what? I'll give it to you. Okay, I'm doing this. I have to keep track of something in my head. Sorry. Okay, go ahead and give me the dexterity check again. There at most.
For me?
Yep. For the fire extinguisher.
Good. Yeah, definitely.
Between you and Anne, you put out the last vestiges of the fire. The convenience store is pretty much ruined at this point. About half, 3/4 of it has gone up in flames or has been touched by the fire. There's soot on the ceiling and the standard stuff. All three of you are now coughing a little bit. There's no penalty or damage or anything from it, but you're coughing a little bit as you're kind of catching your breath. And you're kind of a little winded from being that close to the heat. And
is there
as
a
you
corpse
guys
in this room?
Is there what?
Is there a corpse in this room?
There's not. Actually, I can read exactly what it says to you. Well, you're not cold any longer. Sweat runs down your face and stings your eyes, and you're pretty sure you've got some minor burns on your hands and face. But it looks like you got the fire under control. It's already dying out. Over the smell of smoke, you can make out a different odor. Sharp tang of gasoline in the air. The fire wasn't an accident. Suddenly, you hear a couple of loud bangs from the other room. A woman screams, "Look out! He's got a gun!"
Which room?
You guys are in the convenience store, so I'm going to say the diner. They're coming from the diner. And it sounds like it is Mabel screaming at you, the waitress.
I'm going to take the fire extinguisher in my hand.
Okay.
And my pistol in the other. So I'm going to have the fire extinguisher on my left. And I'm going to slowly forward, and I'm going to slide it, and then I'm going to shoot it as a distraction before basically jumping in.
Go ahead and give.
I-
That's not a bad idea, but give me your firearms at a +2 penalty because you're shooting a smaller object. D20
Firearms at
plus
a
D.
+2 penalty.
Yep,
What's the penalty die?
D6.
Okay. It's a 15. I miss.
15. So it goes sliding too fast. You slide it and you're not able to anticipate how fast it's moving, and you shoot right behind it into the floor. But the gunfire
All right.
catches
I
it.
still jump in anyway because that was my plan.
Okay, that's fine. What are you doing, Mar? You hear these people screaming about somebody with a gun.
I am going to get into a position where I can like look around without them seeing me. To
Okay.
try to find the target before I uh, just start shooting.
Okay. As you guys kind of come into the room and you look into the room, Jacob Dumont is standing in the diner, back in the diner, his back to you, pointing a gun at everybody. And as you come in, he turns around in the doorway and points the pistol in your direction. I won't let you meddle with my plans any longer, he hisses. He raises the pistol. Time to die.
He's pointing it at me because I made that noise, right?
Yes. Yes. He knows they're
Good.
behind him now. The second half of this adventure moves really fast, by the way. I'm going to warn you now.
I
But,
shoot him. Or we do the rolls.
Action
Right.
checks. Yep.
Okay. This is D20.
Yep.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, he rolled like
Rolled a
crap.
4.
He rolled like absolute garbage. You there, Mar?
Oh, I guess I'm
Yep, you're good. Yeah, you need a D20 here.
Oh wow, I got an 18 this time. Yay.
Yeah, don't worry, I rolled a 16, so you
I
could speed
rolled
yourself
1
up.
short of amazing.
Nice. So you're going in a good phase. Now, Mar, this is a situation where you could use your last resort point to increase your action phase and go faster than him because he's going in the same phase as you.
Sure, I guess I'll do
I mean, if you want to, I'm not telling you have to, but if you want to use last resort to do that.
that. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. So we start in the good phase. So at most, you're getting the jump on him. As he turns around, he's getting ready to shoot you, but you get the jump on him.
I'm going to shoot him. Can I make a called shot?
I think so. I'd have to look the rules on called shots up.
I'll help you
Remember
look.
how they? Yeah, I can't remember if they're how they work in this. They might actually be in the GMG. Yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while since I've run this game, so forgive me. And for anyone's listening, forgive me. I have. Called shot page
Because I could
50.
act
It's in the
twice
it's in the
before you can even
GMG.
do anything. So I'm trying to evaluate my situation because I could
Called shot.
probably just run up point blank and then shoot him in the head, right?
Okay,
And
so
then a
you
head
call
crab
a
pops
called
up
shot.
and
Okay,
kills
so
me.
here's how it works. A called shot can place a shot or melee strike exactly where it'll hurt the most. It automatically increases the degree of success by 1 grade if it hits. An ordinary becomes good becomes amazing. Amazing results are unaffected. They're particularly useful for getting solid hits or heavy, but they're made at a +4 penalty. Do you want to try a called shot, or do you just want to shoot them in general?
Hmm.
It's up to you, because you will
Oh,
be taking a
actually,
+5. You'll take a +5
from my
penalty.
reading, Like if I roll amazing success, it would be like a critical weak point anyway.
Yeah, well, and it
So
doesn't.
like,
Yeah,
I just had to increase that.
Yeah. You might be better off because it'd be a +5 penalty total to shooting this guy.
So I
If you
choose to
about him.
aim.
Okay.
So I get a -1 step bonus.
Okay.
How far am I from him?
Less than 10 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use up my good thingy to aim. So I get a -1 step bonus. And then on the next phase, I will shoot him.
Fire. Okay, so it's going to be a +4 step penalty. So it'll be a +3 step penalty, which would be a D8.
All right. D8. Lady luck.
Do not screw me.
Hold on a second. D8.
Oh, wow.
So 9. So it's not as great as I thought it would be.
Oh,
but
no,
it
it's a penalty.
definitely
It's a
hits.
penalty. That's a 25, my friend.
Oh, penalty?
Yeah.
We're just shooting them regularly after aiming?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were doing the call chat. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So wash.
The rules say like if you get an amazing success before an attack, it automatically counts as like a critical hit point. A critical hit, right?
Let me see. Let me get to it real quick. Cause let's see. Come on, getting there. Critical. I'm trying to find aims in here. Aiming, combat movement.
Like amazing tends to do mortal damage.
Yeah.
That's for like even regular attack.
Okay, where are you reading that at? 'Cause I just read aim. Didn't say
49?
49
of the Alternity Player's Handbook.
49. Okay, hang on. What's the subtitle on that? I'm not seeing. Page 49, 50. I'm looking here.
It's like the actual 49. You should see like forming actions, are in the right situation, die beyond the extremes, critical failure, and the bad luck rule.
Yeah.
Inflicts the highest tier damage, often resulting in devastating mortal damage. And when I look at my sheet,
Wait, where are you reading that exactly? Which heading there? Critical failure, or automatic success, or some?
So
looking on
under amazing, under my gun, if I rolled amazing, it would be D4 plus 4 mortal wounds compared to regular wounds.
Yeah, I've got that. But where are you reading about?
That's what it means. I'll be doing mortal wounds instead if I rolled low. I didn't, mind you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you now.
That was what I was going for. I was trying to mortally wound this guy.
No, I got confused on what you're wanting to do. Okay. No, so your shot just misses. You bang out a shot and it goes out a window. Wait. You still rolled a 17. Because you would be no. Why are you -8? He has a +1 step resist. You -1, so you just take a wash. You just keep your D20.
But I aimed before, right?
Yeah, that's where you get the -1. You got a -1 from aim, +1 from his resistance.
Oh, so it's a regular.
Yeah. So you would have a 17.
So I miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss. So your shot just goes out a window and takes out a pane of glass, letting in cold air. Okay. Now we're in ordinary. So now Mar can act. If Mar chooses to act. Although, because he's not currently being seen, I can give him a bonus to that. Oh, shit, monkey. Okay, I just saw something I missed earlier. Okay, got to make sure to apply that going forward. So, Mar, if you decide to shoot him right now, I will give you a bonus for that because you're coming out of surprise. He's not expecting you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Cause
I'll give you a one-step bonus or two-step bonus for coming out of that. So you'll have a one-step bonus. So you'll roll a d20 minus a d4 for coming out of surprise on him.
D20.
So it's been a while since I've run this game. It's been years. So I'm having
Okay,
to.
well, I rolled a 15 and I got a 3 on the
So you got a 12. Is that under your pistol score?
No.
What's your pistol score? 11?
Yeah.
Ugh, that sucks. Okay. So now he gets to go. He's going to return fire on you, at most because he saw you first. He was shooting at you originally. Jesus. Oh, God. So this isn't a high impact, so he's doing... Go ahead and roll your high impact. 1d6 minus 3. Your coat. You there, Atmos?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. D6 minus 3 as he takes a shot at you.
Roll
I
that.
rolled like crap, by the way.
1d6 minus 3. 1.
1? Okay. You take 1 point of wound as this gunshot barely clips you, like kind of grazes the top of your shoulder. Told you I rolled like crap. I rolled 2. Okay. By the way, any stun damage you have, it went away at the end of that last scene. So after the smoke them out scene, where the fire was, you don't have any stun damage anymore.
Got it. That back on.
Okay. We're back to action checks. I need a flatter surface to roll on. Jesus. I really need a tray in here or something.
I rolled an 8. 8. I want my action checks to be my attack rolls, man.
I know. Told you, starting characters in the game are really, like, they're going to miss a lot.
Well, I rolled a 4 this time.
You're good, though. That's a good result, I believe, for you. So you're going to act really early in the combat, which isn't bad. How many actions per round do you have, Mar? You should have 2, I think.
I have no idea how that's.
I will tell you, and we will figure out how many actions you have. Because if you're only taking 1 action, what's your con plus will scores?
Con is 10, will is.
You have 2 actions per round, so you can actually act in both the good and then any other phase below that. So, like, you can act in
If you
good
roll
and
marginal,
Yep.
if you roll marginal, you can only act once. So you want to try rolling low.
Yeah, but like in this case, he can act twice in this turn, so he could technically aim and shoot if he chose to.
Or just
This turn. Yeah. Okay. So either way, we don't have any amazings. We're starting on good, which means Mar gets the first action.
Sure. I will.
You gonna aim at him, or are you just shooting?
No, I'm just going to shoot twice because one of the things that occurred to me when he was attempting to use the aim and then shoot thing is that the bonus that it gave him was kind of trivial.
Yeah, it is actually. The more I think about that, I think it's because you also have to use it the next available action too, which is kind of weird. That may have to wind up being house rolled because I'm not sure I like the idea of only 1 step for aiming. But just go ahead and roll a d20 and a d4 and add them together. See if you can shoot. God, this is
Well, the
rough.
total is actually 3.
That's
The
an amazing success.
the D4 came up as a 2, and the D20 came up 1.
Okay, so that's an amazing success on a 9mm. We'll do D4 damage.
Plus anything?
No, just D4. But it's mortal.
Okay, I got 3.
Okay, so you shoot him, and you see kind of a gout of blood come out as you hit him center mass. And his Kevlar vest like burst open. You miss the plate and actually go right through into him.
Okay, well.
Nice. And then we're in ordinary, so both of you have an ordinary action. So whichever one of you wants to take it first.
I'm gonna go blam blam. Okay.
Good. Just take ordinary marginal shots. So it'll be D20 plus.
D20 plus 4?
Yeah, plus 4, D4 because
D4?
you're. Yeah, because you're. No, you're gonna miss on that, aren't you?
Nope, I hit.
Damage.
I just need to roll under a 14.
Okay. Cool.
And ordinary is basically the wound one I was just looking at.
Yeah.
Let me swap back to it. So I was looking at it. D4 plus 2 wounds. Uh, 4 wounds.
So you shoot him, and you catch him in the arm, and blood starts running down. You see the blood kind of spreading over his shirt. Right, Mar, you got another shot if you want to take it.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing, D20 plus D4.
Well, this time I get a total of 13.
Yep. So your shot just goes a little wide, lands in the concrete of the wall. And it's now his turn. He's going to shoot at. He's going to shoot at Eddie again because that's his first target, and he's kind of singular-minded here. Unfortunately, he missed. He shoots and boom, just goes right by your head, like it whizzes by your ear.
I shoot him again.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot him.
And I believe this is my last bullet.
Yep, you have to reload.
Before I have to reload.
Yep.
So D20 and D4.
Oh,
I bet. By 1.
Yes, you did. Again, you shoot at him and you come dangerously close to hitting him as the bullet whizzes past him. He looks down and notices his chest wound, and he kind of drops down to a knee and says, "Damn you! Damn you!" As a couple of people, make sure, I think there's 2 guys left. I believe there's 2 men left. Danny and Ahmed come up behind him and push him to the ground and hold him down.
Oh, do we roll to see if we accidentally hit the other people?
No, they all scatter around, start ducking under stuff.
Okay.
They get out of your way. But now they seeing you guys shoot him and him getting wounded, they bull rush him and realize he's wounded, and they tackle him to the ground, and they're holding him. Still got his gun in his hand, but he can't move. What do you guys want to do?
Take his gun away.
Okay. I guess you're just going to kind of take your foot and kick it out.
Yeah,
sure. Okay. It's common. I'm thinking like movie logic here. He's kind of kick his gun away from his hand. Okay. He looks up at you and he's got like spittle in his mouth. And now that you're hearing him talk, you notice he has a slight French Canadian accent.
Well.
Does he look like Bear the Gen X GM?
No.
No,
although that would be funny. I know, that would be funny. Okay. Let me read this description to you. The trucker is a big man with a thin beard and feverish intensity in his eyes. He's dressed in a weathered old parka and wears a black ball cap on his head. Strands of unkempt hair cover his shoulders. He looks up at you with contempt. You think I'm beaten so easily, eh? He snarls. He's got a strange accent, maybe French Canadian, in his voice. I think no. My friend out there in the storm will dispose of you, one by one. When morning comes, I'll be here and you'll all be frozen corpses. And he's still being held down by Ahmed and Danny. So what do you guys want to do with him?
I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot him in the leg. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that.
I'd let you do it. It's a role-playing game. Shoot him in the leg.
I wasn't thinking.
We don't have any leads. Now we have a lead. But
yes, you do.
It's not a really good lead because we don't know why he's doing this. So I'm gonna tell the other diner people to restrain him and tie him to a chair.
Okay. Somebody goes into the supply closet and gets out some hemp rope, finds some hemp rope, and you tie him to a chair. And the whole time he's fighting and fussing, but he's clearly hurt. He's got a wound in his left arm and a chest wound.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding ferociously too. So like I'm pretty mad myself.
Yeah, you're bleeding pretty
I'm
good.
going to I'm gonna look for some flammable liquid.
Okay. You're at a gas station, dude. Just go out to the pumps.
I got the pumps, and I'm gonna pump up a thing of gasoline. I'm gonna head back inside, and I'm gonna start pouring it on him.
Okay. He's gagging as it's getting in his mouth. What do you think you're doing? I'm giving him an Irish accent for some fucked up reason. I can't do a French Canadian.
I'm gonna be whistling, pouring all over him, and I'm gonna. Belton, do you want to get in on this? There's probably a match. No, actually, I have a lighter. I was smoking a cigarette earlier. Just in case if there's going to be like a internal review, I'll probably do this myself. I don't want to
kill.
No. Have you ever seen? Never mind. I'm gonna light my lighter, and I'm going to try to bluff him.
You're gonna try to scare the crap out.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I can't intimidate because I don't have any skill, but I have
love.
bluff.
Tell me what I want to know. No, this is gonna be a straight roll. Actually, it's gonna be a +1 step.
Gasoline?
Oh no, I forgot about the gas. Go ahead and make it a straight roll because it would normally be a +1 resistance for his will.
Okay.
I forgot about gas. I wasn't thinking about the gasoline. Great.
No, it definitely failed.
No. He just laughs at you. I have no fear of death. If I die, somebody else will come take my place. I gotta stop trying to do the accent. I'm doing Irish. Really bad Irish.
I'm gonna empty his pockets of all his belongings, and I'm gonna set on fire.
Burn his belongings. Okay, you start burning his wallet and stuff. Like somebody brings you a bucket, even because they kind of catch on pretty quick to what you're thinking.
Okay.
So you don't burn the place down. Colby.
Yep.
Colby, get out of the window. That's how we went through it last time. Sorry, my dog's exploring the window.
So as we watch this guy emoliate, does the snow stop?
Nope. Not stop. You have a lead here, guys.
We don't. He's dead.
Yeah, sure, you did burn him alive.
We're missing someone who could interrogate
Yeah, no, this
very well.
is why. It's okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I technically do have an interview skill. It's just that it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
I'd
want
shoot.
to back up
That
from
wouldn't work
burning them
either.
alive? Yep. Well, you guys want to back up from burning them alive first and see if you can find something out before you kill them?
Yeah, I kind of figured you were going to go with the like threats and
Yep. Yep.
I attempt to talk to him and not just like jump to the actually like fighting him.
He tried to kill people, so I tried to scare him into getting information. But I was hoping it would be more than just one step because it's
You
my
could do either one of you guys have interview intimidate at all?
not intimidate, but interview wouldn't work on this.
I have interview.
You could try interviewing him.
I'll try
It's just as low as my
Yeah.
that's as low as my bluff.
Yeah. Well, you could let Mar try to interview him. I think Mar has a better interview than you do.
I'll be like, yeah, okay, dude. He's about to light you on fire unless you tell us something that says going to be
He kind of cuts his eyes at you. Go ahead and give me the interview check and give it to me at a -1 bonus because it's becoming real. So hang on, I'm gonna backtrack you just a second. I hate forcing things on my players. Before you burn them alive, you've got your lighter like right next to him, and like the fumes are about to ignite. And Mar is giving him a last chance before you like touch it to him.
I rolled an
Oh, okay.
18, so
Okay.
yeah, about that.
Okay, Jesus Christ, he is insurgent and surly and continues laughing. He actually spits at you.
Yeah, I'm setting on fire.
Like I would have had to have rolled below a 9 to
Um,
actually succeed.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's okay. It's worth a try. Who has the snow globe right now, or where's it at?
I think we left it in the kitchen.
Did
It's in
you?
the case.
Okay, that's right. It's in the case. Um, let me see what skill that should be.
Yeah, I thought the case was left
Uh,
in
yeah, it's okay. There's a lot of extreme heat in this building earlier. So I will give you a chance on this one. Let me see this. I'll give you an
Extreme
investigate.
heat.
Yeah, give you an investigate search if you guys go check on it
the kitchen.
because you guys haven't thought to check on that orb in a while.
Mm.
Make sure he didn't steal it.
Investigate search.
Oh, yeah, I do
Is
have
that
it.
under perception?
1.9.
Yes.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Investigate search
Yeah.
is under
Will, that's right. What are you
Oh.
so sad for, buddy?
will. Okay, I'm going to go and check.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 10 and a 1.
Okay.
I got a 10 and I needed to roll under 11.
Okay. You notice that there's something a little odd about this globe at this point. It feels a little more. Better way of putting it, without a better way, feels more fragile.
What do you mean fragile?
It almost malleable. Like the glass itself has softened.
Throw it back in the deep fryer.
When you that's perfectly fine. If you do that and you bring it up, you realize now that it's extremely malleable.
I stick
Okay.
my finger in it.
You almost can. It has a little give.
What do you think, Elton?
we just squish it? You know, it's like this is.
You you you
Uh,
try to squish it, but you try to smash it, but with your hands, but it doesn't quite crush, but it does start to give.
that is
I'm
bizarre.
just shooting with my gun.
You set it on like a desk and shoot it, like on a table and shoot it.
No, on the floor.
That's fine. I was just saying like a desk somewhere. Shoot it. Okay, you shoot it,
Yeah,
and you notice a crack forms in it.
I'm gonna keep shooting it.
More and more cracks are starting to form. What is both your intelligences? I know, Mar, you have a pretty high intelligence, don't you?
Yeah, my int is 14.
Okay, you're guessing that impact isn't going to do it like that. You probably need something like a hammer or a pipe.
Hmm.
More blunt force, less high impact.
Hmm. I have like a cutting board or something in here.
Yeah, anything kind of heavy. Yeah, there's like meat mallets and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, sure. A mallet. Sure, I guess
Yep,
I'll
yep,
get the mallet.
yep, yep. You're just gonna go over
I
and
hand
whop it.
Felton.
Oh,
I
go
could
ahead.
also hand Felton one of the fire extinguishers. That's pretty heavy, right?
That works. Anything like that will work.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that they probably have a metal meat tenderizer in here, so
Yep, yeah,
that
whatever,
that that
whatever
that,
works
that,
for
that
you guys.
seems
What?
like a good option for this.
Okay. You go over to it with the metal meat tenderizer, or are you just gonna leave it on the floor and hit it? I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not.
just
I
leave
guess
it
you're
on
not.
the
Okay.
floor and like bonk it. Just like
Okay.
putting it on
You,
top of something.
yep, yep. You give it a good smash, and it shatters everywhere.
Dookie.
Okay. And let me read this last part, and then because we've actually been playing for about an hour and a half now, so get ready to wind down for this adventure, and we'll be able to introduce Atomic into the next one. The howling of the wind and the screaming of the winter demon rise to an intolerable pitch. Stinging ice scours your flesh, and waves of bitter cold rake your body. The creature seems to explode into a spray of ice dissipating into the wind. Its chattering howls die with it, slowly fading away. The wind relents, and malice and the malign sentience of the storm outside seems to vanish as well. It's done. So basically, what happens is when you smash it, all the windows in the kitchen and then the diner and everything blow out. And this extreme cold blows through the windows, and you hear the creature screaming. And it's all of a sudden the snow outside stops, and the clouds begin to break, and you can see the moon.
This just leaves me more questions.
Yeah, I just look at the snow globe like, what the heck?
Uh, with that, you guys can rest overnight because the snow's not going to be cleared by now. By now, it's just going to be easier to rest. Your cars are ruined anyways.
Well,
The car,
also we kind of have the problem that
yeah,
this building is
yeah,
kind of drafty.
yeah, kind of drafty.
I'm also
Uh,
still bleeding out too.
yep. I
I
was gonna say,
mean,
I
you guys can try.
I'll
wounds and
use my
slash wounds.
first aid skills to bandage you or
Yep.
something.
Just so you know, so they're able to provide you a basic first aid kit from the restaurant from like McDonald's, which would make it you'd need a good check to make it work.
Hmm, okay.
And if it succeeds, one wound is healed with the kit. Two if a trauma pack is used. So basically, you can only heal one wound like this, but you can patch him up a little bit. He only has like 2 wounds.
Like
No,
I
I'm
figured
ready.
that they would at the very least
One,
have a
two,
first aid.
three, 4, 5 wounds.
Oh, that's right. He got hit twice, didn't you? Yeek.
No, I got hit 3 times.
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well, it won't matter.
that's right. The first action of the snow creature was
Yeah.
to hit him
Yeah.
and wound him.
Yeah. Just bull rush him.
Okay, well, use a first aid kit and see what I can do.
Yep. As long as you don't critically fail, it doesn't do anything bad, even if you fail. Just means you don't heal wounds.
Well, I got a 15. Hmm.
What's your score?
15.
Okay, so you don't heal any wounds, but you managed to patch them up. It won't matter. You guys are going to get some time between now and the next adventure
Right.
to get back to the headquarters, and you guys can get healed up in the process. But as you guys kind of, Mabel pulls out some like fire blankets, and you guys go to Jacob's truck, and you find a couple of military blankets in his cab, and everyone decides to kind of go to rest tonight. In the morning, and I'm guessing you guys are probably going to put one over Jonas as well.
hmm
You guys wake up in the morning, and Jonas wakes up with you, and is surprised that everyone has survived the night. Both of you, at least, have survived the night. And he tells you once you are you going to tell him the full story of what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure.
John Lennon's dead, and Jacob is dead.
Okay. Well, his body's still there, but anyways, um, he tells you that he knew that the artifact was some type of occult artifact, and it appears it was used to control some type of demon.
Yeah, we had to fight
Um,
something that was made out of snow and like
Yeah.
seemed to have no other physical substance of being made out of snow.
Yep.
I hand Jonas the French Canadian's wallet. Do you
Mhm.
recognize this guy?
He tells you he doesn't, but this is intriguing. That maybe this guy was a follower of. Hang on a second. Let me find the name again. Of. God damn it. I hate when I do this. I close my book on accident because I get in a hurry on my own trying to do things here. Of Michael Galvin. He was an occultist after all, and there's a chance he may have had a cult that surrounded him.
Hmm. This guy was a trucker. Maybe he was, transporting materials for them as a,
No, we. The thing that's confusing me is so we were carrying the snow globe. At least Jonas was.
Yep.
Either we happened to run across a cultist who immediately knew what was inside the case. I don't know how he was able to channel whatever power to summon this demon
I don't
Mm-hmm.
because we had the artifact locked away.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how he found out about it in the first place. Are we being followed?
I think he
Doesn't make any sense.
had something that was leading him to the snow globe. I don't know what.
What was that?
Yep. Questions upon questions abound for you guys, and Jonas looks at you and says, "Welcome to the Hoffman Institute, gentlemen. These are the exact questions we are supposed to answer."
Yeah, because it's just like
We don't have
he
answers.
he he knew this was going to happen somehow. He
Yep.
was here to make sure it happened.
Well, he
How?
knew it.
I don't know.
Jonas knew it was some type of occult artifact. He didn't know it summoned the demon, but he knew it was bad juju Magumbo.
No. I was talking about the
What's
trucker guy.
Oh, you're talking about Jacob. You're talking about
Yeah,
Jacob, yeah.
yeah. Like Jacob came to the truck stop because he
Mm-hmm.
knew stuff was going to happen, and he was trying
Mm-hmm.
to make sure it went the way he wanted it to.
Yep.
Yeah.
what's left of the artifact?
Just the base. And now that you've crushed it, it's just a base. There's no more miniature gas station there.
So the miniature gas station inside it was a magical.
Construct, yes.
Boy.
Jonas looks at both of you and says, "When we get back to headquarters," and yes, we're going back to headquarters, "we'll have to look at this closer and find out what this was all about. I have a feeling that there's much more to Michael Galvin and this little following of his than we're giving credit for."
Are there any fragments at all other than just the base left?
Yeah, the glass re-solidifies and everything after you break it once it cools off, so you
Oh,
can sweep all the glass and stuff.
so it's just pieces of glass, but it's probably just like ordinary glass because the magic is
Yeah,
scaled.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it still wouldn't be a bad idea to bring it back and have them, do occult
Yeah,
test on it to
sure.
make sure that.
I'll just take all of the pieces of the snow globe and shove them into the box where it was being stored
Yeah, that's fine. Into a suitcase, that works. And with that, guys, you guys have completed Exit 23. Hopefully, you enjoyed that introductory adventure. That's
earlier.
definitely a
I
bit
have
of a
to s-
mind bender.
I have to say that other than doing a few int-based things, I kind
Yeah,
of sort of
yeah,
let's just say that
uh,
most of my skills aren't helpful in this adventure.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, going
Neither
forward,
do I.
yeah, going
It seems
forward, I'm writing
important.
everything. Going forward, I'm going to write everything, so I'm going to try to write to your skills and stuff, so that you
Oh yeah,
guys get a chance to do more.
that's not the issue I had. I think the venture had some weird stuff. Like right when the
Yeah,
players think they have a lead, stuff will happen, and then we're just like whisked
yeah,
away
yeah,
doing something
yeah.
completely different.
Yeah, it's well, they also, that second half, those last 3 or 4 scenes are like bang, 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 bang. They just move. Uh,
I don't know.
especially since the first couple of scenes are kind of slow.
Anyway,
I feel like
uh, I'm actually kind of like curious. Is like, was there anything that would have actually had like technical science applied to it, like repair or technical knowledge or anything?
Um,
It's like I
in
kind
this,
of got the impression that that was just
yeah.
kind of like not something I could use for anything.
No, and I purposely wanted you guys to build characters for campaign play, not just for this
Hmm.
adventure. That's why I encouraged you to kind of explore building the kind of character you wanted
Hmm.
versus building towards one adventure. Um,
Yeah. Because well, like I was saying, it's like, well, I do have a
yeah,
physical skill. It's bad
yeah,
because that's
yeah,
not what my
no,
character
yeah,
specializes
yeah,
in,
no. Like I
and
said,
like all
going
of the stuff my
going
character actually specializes in wasn't
yeah. Yeah,
here.
going forward, I'm going to give you technical, I'll give you the ability to have to hack systems and stuff like that. So you have the ability to actually use your skills and drive and get in car chases and all that kind of stuff that'll actually flex your muscles a little more. And each session, I'll try to kind of angle the sessions towards particular characters a little more than others, kind of thing. So each of you guys get a chance to shine a little bit. That's how I try to write my adventures anyways. I try to make it where you guys have a chance to really use the skills that you have, because I do agree, this adventure, it's written for a set of pre-gens that have all the skills, and we're
That
using it with
explains a
pre-gens.
lot. Yeah, because the fact that
Yeah,
it feels like it's expecting certain things. Like
yeah,
you need
yeah,
some guy who's like a tough guy who's good
yeah,
in combat,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you need somebody
yeah,
who's like got medical training
yeah,
because you need
yeah,
medical training. And
yeah,
were we
so someone who can figure out occult artifacts because
yeah,
if you don't
yeah,
have any freaking clue like us,
yeah, yeah,
you just kind of like look at it, it's like, huh, I wonder what this thing is.
yeah,
yeah, like neither of us have cult knowledge whatsoever.
yeah. And I do
And
encourage both of you, when you get some skill points, if you can afford it, to get at least a rank in occult knowledge and knowledge occult.
a quick
Uh,
question: Did we, now that it's over, did we do any damage to that creature?
2 points of a stun, because it automatically downgrades all damage by one type if it's not shot by silver.
Hmm.
I think
It's
that's what why you were hearing that sound when you were hitting it is because it wasn't hitting metal. It was
mm,
probably hitting like some sort of like magical berry.
yeah, it's hitting like a super thick hide. That was almost like armor plates. So it was almost like armor. It would have been like closer to like thick bone.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
it being made out of magically enchanted ice. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, but you guys are head back to Denver, and once you guys get to Denver, you guys will have a couple of weeks to rest up, heal, all that kind of fun stuff, and you guys will be sent on your first solo adventure without Jonas.
Yay.
Your first solo mission without Jonas.
So is this like set up here like expecting him to die or something? 'Cause,
He can die. He can die, and it doesn't affect the adventure.
mhm.
Like if he had died, you guys would have been tasked with returning to Denver with the artifact.
Mhm.
So we have 2 points in the achievement track.
You're going to
how many
gain
do we
3
get
more
from
for
this?
this. 3. You guys should be close to leveling here. I think you need like 2 more points. Something like that.
Hmm.
Because you have
Almost
5
to
achievement
level
points right
1.
now.
Oh,
You're
okay.
going to be level 2.
So yeah, it's like adding 3 points to the achievement track
Mhm.
puts it below the mark with 1 on it.
Yeah, so you need 1 more point to gain to level 2. You know what? Screw it. Go ahead and put yourself at level 2. Erase your achievement track. You get that many skill points. Which I think is
so
total.
we get
Yeah, you get
so we
6
get
skill
5
points.
points.
5. Yeah, you get 5 points. Go ahead and get. Oh, well, hang on. Let's see.
'Cause, we had
Let me-
2 from last session, right? Or
Yeah,
did
let me
I just
see.
put
Let
it
me
in
see
there
the
for no
math.
reason?
No. You got 2 from last session.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Okay,
2
yeah,
plus
Go ahead
5.
and- yeah, because you completed the adventure too. So go ahead and level up to level 2, which will give you 7 skill points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And then we clear it, right?
Oh my God, my recording got cut off. I got to see where.
That's unfortunate. Well, I did stream it to YouTube, so maybe that will be
Okay.
of value.
I might have to borrow your recording to put it up. How long did it record?
Nice to have a backup.
Oh my
How
God,
did it cut off?
33 seconds.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Is that
It
all
got-
it actually recorded, or is that the amount that's missing?
No, that's all it recorded was 33 seconds. I have to go to your channel, Mar, and download it, upload it.
Okay.
Is your channel on YouTube, Mar Hockman?
Yeah. Mar Hawkman.
I was looking up. I've been meaning to sub to you anyways.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're still streaming.
Yeah.
I
I had
You can stop streaming now.
I had to click the stop button yet, but sure I can